Exodus Prime, ready to take on the task that is the Texas champion, Ryan Davidson. But did you happen to see what the screen said, Sammy? It said, the final boss, Exodus Prime. I think he's about to have a tough lesson here tonight in finding out who the final boss is of Reality of Wrestling.
Exodus Prime, representing MPX, representing Culture Inc. You want to call yourself the final boss, you're going to have to earn it. And boy, does he have the opportunity to earn it here tonight at Breakout.
If he happens to earn that respect, he might also earn himself the recognition of being the next Texas champion. Now that screen right there is right. That says the final boss, Ryan Davidson, and that is who he has become here at Reality of Wrestling.
Grizzled Ryan Davidson, in rare form, set to defend the Road Texas Championship.
Now, if you're a fighting game fan like myself, you would possibly look at these two men, and it's like Ultimisia versus Onslaught. It's Heihachi versus M. Bison. It's Eternal Champion versus Orochi. Are you ready for this showdown, Sammy?
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. That's what it's all about, the Road Texas Championship on the line. Final boss versus final boss.
Exodus Prime making his Reality of Wrestling debut here tonight. And not for nothing, Sammy, this man is well-traveled with over 6.5 years of experience. He's a jack of all trades. The best person that I can compare him to for everybody that watches Reality of Wrestling is Aiden Cristiano. No matter what you throw at him, he is going to be able to adapt and basically become a chameleon. You want to throw technical shots at him, he'll fire right back. You want to be a bruiser, he'll fire right back with that too.
Talk about a high compliment, Exodus Prime. One of the best here, facing off against definitively one of the best, period, in Reality of Wrestling history, in grizzled Ryan Davidson.
And look at this here, Ryan Davidson screaming, "Got you," but Exodus Prime able to free himself and connect with that shot to the midsection. And now using that speed already in full display, but he gets caught with that hip toss from the Texas champion.
You know, Kirby, you referenced that it's the final boss versus final boss. Both these men like to use that moniker and use some video games, some different video game references of final bosses. One of my favorites was Eternal Champions. I don't know how many of our viewers are even gonna know that game because that game never got picked up to be a franchise. And is that what Exodus Prime is? Is he a game that's not gonna be picked up? Is Ryan Davidson the Street Fighter, the Mortal Kombat of Reality of Wrestling?
We're definitely gonna find out here. As Exodus Prime himself has said that he feels immortal. So he always just goes pedal to the metal.
Well, Ryan Davis is ever going to test the mortality of Exodus Prime here. This is our main event. Texas Championship is on the line. And is there anybody that has more pride in the state of Texas than Ryan Davidson?
There's no one that represents Texas quite like Ryan Davidson, as Exodus Prime right there hung him up on the top rope. And now again, oh, that agility, but this time Ryan Davidson was able to get out of it and roll through. Oh, and runs right into a clothesline. Full power behind the Texas champion.
Name and accomplishment in Reality of Wrestling, and Ryan Davidson has a check mark next to it. Putting on full display, but...
Hold on, Exodus Prime using the referee almost as a shield, and with that, he is able to get the upper hand against the Texas champion, drives him right into the steel shoulder first.
I mean, it's a testament to Exodus Prime. I'd like to see what was wrong with him, and he had to check with the referee, but he seems to be fine now.
It was all the distraction, Sammy, as now the shoulders are down, but a kick out at one from the champion.
You know, it's speculation like that that gives so many of these competitors a bad name. And Exodus Prime I don't think gets the respect here that I think he deserves. You talk about a veteran here, someone that you compared to Aiden Christian, one of the best in reality of wrestling history. And maybe what Exodus Prime needs is gold around his waist to finally get the respect that he deserves.
Gold will definitely earn him that respect. I will agree with you, Sammy, but he's got to go about it the right way. And that means he's got to defeat a champion pinned down to the mat, or he's got to make them submit. Can't take any auspicious means, as now he is trying to do that right now after that elbow. But Ryan Davidson kicks out.
Definitely not an easy task against a man the caliber of Ryan Davidson. Staying in this fight is the Texas Bear.
Ryan Davidson back up to his feet.
I don't know how smart it is to put your hands in the face of Ryan Davidson.
You can see Exodus Prime. It doesn't seem to be taking Ryan Davidson seriously. Big shot there to the face of Ryan Davidson, but now look at this.
I don't know if I would
swirling
say
around.
I don't think it's that Exodus doesn't take him seriously, Kirby. I just don't think he's intimidated by Ryan Davidson.
Cover now to take the Texas Championship. No.
And that's what you got to have. You have to have confidence in yourself that you'll be able to get the job done, or you're lost before the bell even rings. Exodus Prime is poised to take home the Texas Championship.
Exodus Prime now thinking potentially to go fly high. Big shot there to Ryan Davidson. Another big shot. And a headbutt for good measure.
Ryan Davidson in the drop zone. What's Exodus Prime thinking here?
From the top rope. Oh, but he misses as Ryan Davidson gets out of the way.
The wherewithal of the champ. And is that the reprieve that Davidson needed?
The Texas champion back up to his feet. Road Nation firmly behind him. As here he comes, the Ryan Davidson we've known and loved here in Reality of Wrestling with the bear trap fist drop. Will that be enough to put away Prime? No.
Referee right there, tell Davidson it was a 2. But Davidson is feeling it here.
Listen to the Road Nation here as they're firmly behind the Texas champion, but roll through. Oh, he almost got him, but only a 1. Not able to get the full form on that roll up, trying to go for a cutter. And now, wheelbarrow position here. Oh, Bulldog to put him away, to become Texas champion. No.
Using all that momentum, that Cazador right into the face first. Still not enough to keep the champ down.
I don't think he may have gotten all of it, but Ryan Davidson is still worse for wear right now. Exodus Prime could potentially just be minutes away from becoming Texas champion here, Sammy. What would that do for his career?
I mean, talk about apropos a breakout performance imminent for Exodus Prime.
Oh! Probably the biggest shot of the match so far. Cutter! From the ropes to win it all.
That's a new champion. No!
The mass exodus connected, but it was still not enough to put away Ryan Davidson.
And Exodus Prime can't believe it, but credit to the challenger staying on Davidson here. What does he got to do?
Look at this here, trying to go for his best shot in his arsenal was Exodus Prime, but Ryan Davidson had it scouted. Just goes to show how ready the Texas champion always stays. Oh! Ryan Davidson, giant knee to a downed Exodus Prime, and now with that, Davidson driver!
I almost thought he lost him!
1, 2, the Texas Championship stays at the row!